Hey YouTube, it's Missing No here for another Transformers review, this time of Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Sentinel Prime. So here he is in his snowplow truck mode. So I wanted to clarify this right away, just for anyone who's curious. I do have Reaper labels on him, so it adds the silver here, lights, bumper, this collar here, and the turn signals and mirrors. So, I mean, it doesn't add the mirror piece, but it adds the kind of silver detail on the side of the mirror. So, I mean, it doesn't add a ton, but I think they make them look pretty cool. So, any of the other details are just there. So, here he is in his plow mode. Pretty darn show accurate. So, and I know like everybody says this in their review, but I thought I would mention it. You can tilt the plow each way, just because there are a bunch of swivel joints in here for transformation, so it just, without splitting it apart or anything, it does have a little wiggle room in there. But, so, Mr. Plow, that's my name, that name again is Mr. Plow. I know I've heard other people say that it looks like the Mr. Plow thing. If you watch Simpsons, you know what I'm talking about. So he does come with the weapons. Mostly they're in robot mode, but you can store them in vehicle mode by putting them together. This lance will go through the a little kind of has like a sheath in the shield, and then the shield will plug in right there with this plug. So, and you can have it stored on top. I don't usually do that. I usually just leave them off to the side, but it's still cool. So, yeah. It's a really nice figure. Really show accurate vehicle mode. I thought I'd show a quick size comparison. So, here he is next to a couple other animated figures. Deluxe Bumblebee and, I mean, it's still the Elite Guard version, but same mold. And Voyager Bulkhead. And just see how he stacks up. He is somewhat smaller, but at least in vehicle mode, but it's a pretty good size. So, on to transformation now. Not too difficult of a transformation, but definitely an interesting figure to transform. So you want to start by just taking this section, lifting it up. It kind of unclips from there and there. It tabs in. Just bring this up and back, and then you can bring these up kind of. These become the legs. Then you're going to want to just take the arms and free them up. They tab in with that tab behind this section. Same on the other side. Can be a little difficult, but just gently pull back and out. There we go. And then these pieces split apart. And then you take this whole section here and swivel it down. You can bring the head forward and split the legs. And then these do tab into here and lock in pretty securely. Then you just want to take the arms and they do just kind of tab into the wheels. So, same on the other side. You can also just flip the windshield down a little bit. After that, you can just situate the arms how you like, and the last step, pretty simple, you just take the plow, just split it in half, you just kind of pull them apart, and then just swivel those sections out and bring them forward past the head, and they form the kind of shovel shoulder pieces. And there is Sentinel Prime in robot mode. Excuse me. So here you can see him in robot mode. Still quite show accurate. I think it's really quite cool how they kind of had the back tires and the front tires like plugged together. I think that's a pretty interesting way to form the arms. And one thing that I have to say that I think this figure does really well is, you'd think since these arms are formed from like the axles of the wheels that they would not have any posability, but they actually have another outward joint so they can go in and out, and they also have this kind of black piece here also ratchets forward and back, so you can have the arms go forward and back 360 degrees. There's also this joint here and an elbow joint, so you can really get a lot of poses out of him. And the only thing that the arms don't have is a swivel. They don't have any way to swivel, but still really cool. The head is on a ball joint, so I'm sure you could probably just pop it off if you wanted to recreate the headmaster kind of thing. And the legs are on ball joints at the hips, swivel, and bend at the knee. So he also obviously now in this mode you can hold the lance and the shield. So quite cartoon accurate, the weapons. So yeah, and though he does look kind of small, he isn't too small for a Deluxe. Kind of looks like pretty short. From pictures, I guess he'd probably be like Soundwave's height before I had him. I actually just recently got this figure. I ordered a couple of animated figures off Transformerland. So I'm gonna do a size comparison now with some other figures. So here he is next to Jazz and Prowl. So you can see he's a nice size. He's about same size as both of them, maybe a little taller than Jazz, but so pretty average Deluxe size for the animated line. So yeah, I would definitely recommend him. He's a cool figure. Definitely a he becomes a pretty prominent character in Transformers Animated. So really nice figure, and I would definitely recommend him. So thanks for watching, and make sure to check out my other videos. See you next time.